I love my hat. Want to see me pull a rabbit out of my hat? Here's a little hair. I always loved hats. Been called Harry the Hat most of my life. Actually, I guess it started when I was a kid in Chicago. And I desperately wanted a baseball cap, I remember. We didn't have much money then, and I didn't figure I was ever going to get my cap. But fortunately, I knew an old street hoofer named Morris. And Morris knew that 150 years ago, the clowns of Europe used to entertain their audiences with something they called shapography, or the art of hat making. And Morris told me that if I had 10 cents for a piece of felt, that I could have the baseball cap of my dreams. Well, I had a dime to run down to Woolworth's for the felt. Morris had a pair of scissors, and he cut that felt into a donut. Then he took that donut, he twisted it comme ça, popped it down on my pointed little head, made a few finishing folds, and when he was completed, I had the snappiest baseball cap I could imagine, the fancy model with the wings, you know? Thanks, Dad. I was delighted. But old Morris assured me that now that I had a shapographic brim, I not only had a baseball cap, I had hundreds of hats, every hat that my imagination could conjure. If the kids wanted to play cowboys, I was all set. I could be Marshall Dillon, or I could be Festus. Hell, I could even be Miss Kitty. They wanted to play Revolutionary War. Remember those games of Revolutionary War we used to play in the backyard? Who can forget those? Huh? I could be British, or I could be American. The British are coming and half price on pewter. I wrote that. In fact, without too much bother, I could be old General George himself. Of course, I was a young hustler even then. My favorite characters were the pirates, you know, the Wallace Beery type. Arr, arr. Cut off my leg and call me Peggy. Arr, arr. Yeah, old Morris, he taught me that a boy could be whoever he wanted to be if he had the hat for it. Of course, I was young. I had to start off simple. Roman centurion. John the Baptist. Clam. I ain't got no clam music, huh? Gotcha. But before long, I'd work my way up to Horatio Hornblower. In fact, my brim even came in handy at graduation. All I want is world peace and a Corvette. Yeah, old Morris, he taught me to love hats, but that was a long time ago and things changed. Morris, he's probably long gone by now, and me, I got the show on the air, so the checks are coming in. Now when I go out to play, I take my $85 Borsalino, and I pop it down on my $30 haircut, and I look good, you know? But the way I've been feeling lately, I tell you true, the way I feel tonight, I feel like stealing some time. Getting back to Chicago, spending it with old Morris. Why? Because I like it.
Hurry up. That's a clever bit. Shapography.
Shapography.
Shapography. Did you ever do shadowgraph?
One second.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Pick a card. Ha, 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 ha! You weren't expecting that. I love it when he laughs. It kills me.
That's great. You hung around the magic shops like I did when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
Could not wait. Every city I went to, Chicago, I'd go to LL, Ireland, out here. You just haunt the magic shops.
And it never changes. I mean, if you walk into a magic shop now, don't you, Drew?
Yeah.
It never changes. I could spend day upon day, and my wife will tell you that I have, with her waiting next door in a magic shop.
You know, the greatest thing was sending away for something and waiting for it to come to see if it worked like the catalog description. Yeah. They never quite work like the catalog description, right?
No, you know, I can remember sending away for something that said, the ball vanishes and appears in a box. The ball vanishes, it said in the ad, it vanishes without a pull, it vanishes without threads, it vanishes without sleight of hand, it vanishes.
Yeah.
And I got the thing, and the instructions said, vanish ball by your favorite method.
That's right.
I didn't have a
Do
favorite
your
method.
favorite coin drop and continue. You did a lot of stuff. You're working down at the Variety Arts Theater. Let's talk about that a little.
Yeah,
That's
let's.
Milt Larson's place. Jan Trum here at NBC is involved with it. And a lot of acts work down there, and they're having a little bit of trouble. And you're going down and working there? And...
Well, yeah, you know, when we say the Variety Arts Theater, a lot of people don't know what we're talking about, and that really is the problem. It is one of the greatest gifts that this city has to offer its people, is this amazing place down at... it used to be a kind of a bad part of town, but it's not anymore. It's real respectable. It's a 5-story building. It was built in the 20s as a women's club. It is an amazing museum of variety, of stand-ups and musicians. And, I mean, they've got Jimmy Durante's piano, the one that used to fall apart. They've got...
W.C. Hill's bar.
Oh, and his pool table.
And the pool table he did in the famous movie.
And it's... got several theaters that they're trying to keep going, but you know, Milt is a dreamer, and that's why the place is there. He's always been too proud to ask for help, and now reality is kind of breathing down the man's neck, and he really needs help. He needs people to come down and see the building. If you do, you're going to fall in love with it. Everybody does. You just have to get down there and see it. And then he also needs folks in the entertainment business to go beyond that, the folks that really owe the most to this tradition, and chip in. Yeah,
that's where a lot of the young performers come from, or get their training down there.
Oh, yeah, it's got a bar downstairs, the Edwin Bar, that has comedy nights, but it's
good, the Edwin Bar. Oh, yes. My favorite.
It's a brand new idea. There is nothing